can decide. Let's see. We live here. You're not seeing us.
Hey.
Let me refresh.
Welcome to yeah, we're not open right now. We'll come to you around 11.
It says 9 on the door, and
yeah, it says 11 on the door. We'll be with you in a minute. We're right in the middle of a live stream.
Can the boys help? I just asked one of the boys to help them.
You go ahead and
It's a light bulb. I called. I've been waiting for a couple of days to come down.
Sorry, guys.
If you don't mind stepping outside, I'll help you.
All right, here we go. So today is May 13th. Yeah, we're very serious about our start and end time. And anyways, it is May 13th. High today of 61, which I absolutely love. I always think that spring is too short here, so I like that it's not totally hot and staying hot. So let's see. So we had our first day. Actually, it wasn't our first day. It was our first day of trying to do some social distancing classes. And Patrick would tell you that we did horribly. And it wasn't that we did horribly. I did horribly. So I really need to work on it because I'm really, really, really bad about the social distancing. So he said it was not a success. But like I said, that was all it was all because of me. So we're gonna give it another go and try and separate people and put them on one part of the room and then the other part of the room. Shauna was fantastic. She stayed in her seat and I don't know. I just couldn't do it. So shame on me. So we're going to try it again because I really want to get those people that got machines up and running with their machines. Let's see. I don't know what other announcements Patrick had. So I'm going to go straight into the deal of the day, which, woo, if you look right behind me, we are doing the Panasonic 360 freestyle irons. There are four different colors that we have in stock. And we have the teal. We have is this one the rose? And these, because of the color, are $145. And then we have the metallic blue and the charcoal, which I think still are beautiful, but they're $140. So they're $5 cheaper. I love the Panasonic iron. I have mine actually right here. So at home, if you were to come home with me, you would see me using two different irons. I have my Oliso, which I absolutely love. I use that one. You know, I had a Rowenta. It's still actually at my house. It was the love of my life. But it was hurting my shoulder from picking it up and putting it down and picking it up and putting it down. So I got the Oliso, and I've been very, very happy with that. I also found with my Rowenta, which is really weird, it was so hot, it was burning my wool mat. So my Oliso's been amazing. Haven't had any issues with that. My Panasonic's been amazing. So I have
your Rowenta too.
It was hurting my shoulder though, and it was burning my wool mat. So this is mine. And things that I actually love about it is you're going to have a retractable cord, which you just pull here and then it's going to suck all the way in. I'm not going to pull it all the way in, but it'll suck all the way in just like, vacuum cleaner or something like that.
This little red mark here is to tell you not to pull the cord out beyond the red mark because it's tough for the retractors to continue to work when you get to the red mark.
Oh!
So that's what the red mark is.
Notice mine is extended beyond the red mark.
So when you extend beyond the red mark, you should pull it in so that the red mark is inside, not outside.
Okay. Yeah. So if you do get one, don't extend beyond that red mark, which I See, nobody ever gave me that lesson, and I never read the manual. So
Read your
things
manual.
I absolutely love about this iron is it's cordless. Okay. And it's a small little platform. It has a little lid. I couldn't find my lid. These all have their lids, so you can take it to a class with you. Plug it in and then do your
Is that
ironing.
hot?
Yes, it's hot. I have mine on.
Yeah.
You have 3 different settings. You have a low, a medium, and a high setting. It's light. For me, that's really important because I don't know why my shoulders have been bothering me these days. So I love that too. You have the steam setting on this iron. It's a how many watts? 1300 watt.
It's a 600 watt or 1500 watt.
1500 watt. There it is right here. That's why I have Patrick. 1500 watts. So it gets nice and hot. And I have this set up right next to my sewing machine. And then I have another ironing area that has a wider area that I have my Aliso. Things that are great about this, like if I'm ironing in my hoop, you're going to see it fits in my hoop, so I can iron in my hoop. It's going to be in between like a full-size iron and bigger than like a little compact travel iron, but you can travel with this too. I definitely would. Once you're done using it, you just have that plastic lid, put it on top, retract your cord, and you're ready to go. It has a little handle. So this is normally $140. So we're doing it at
144.
well, oh yeah, that's right. So this one, the blue and the charcoal is $140. We're doing it 25% off. So I think we figured it out. It came out to $105.
The lesser expensive ones are 105 and the more expensive ones are 108.75.
Yes, 108.75 for the other one, and it's a fantastic iron. So if you've been looking for something to add to your sewing room, and you weren't quite sure, this one's great. You don't have to fuss with your cord. It heats up nice and fast. You can turn it, hence the name, 360 degrees. So we have 7 of them in stock. I think we have 7 of them in stock. If there's
more on the way.
No, we don't have more on the way, but we can order them for you. So if you wanted them, we could order them for you.
So Diane, it is a Panasonic, and it is the deal of the day, which is what Jeannie was just talking about price-wise.
And Diane says once you go cordless, you never go back. Yeah, you'll love the cordless. It's just the base is corded, everything else is cordless, and so easy to use. So it's a fantastic one.
So to touch on, I heard Jeannie's comment regarding
how bad I was.
Social distancing yesterday. It's been a challenge in the store. And we had a long conversation last night about the overall lack of social distancing with the people that were in the store, with the primary offender being this one.
Well, I think what happens is you wear the mask and you get this false sense of you feel like you can be closer to people because you're wearing that mask. That's what happens with me.
So, listen, guys, the reality is the thing that can really shut our store down is an exposure. If someone in our store gets sick, and this is where it gets really kind of crazy, if you get sick and we get a call and you're like, hey, I was in your store and I didn't realize I was sick at the time, but I was sick. The only way for us to keep you safe is to shut things down. And that's what we're trying to avoid. So, I would just respectfully ask that, listen, we're open. You can come in the store if you're wearing your mask, but help us distance too, because it was something that I'm a little bit more aware than she is.
He's so good.
But even yesterday, it was really, really tough. As soon as somebody walked in the store, it was almost like, hey, I'm here. I'm your family. I'm going to stand 1 foot away from you and talk to you, even though I'm wearing my mask. So just remember that, guys, that that's how this whole thing happens. That's how this whole thing goes down.
So don't be offended.
Don't be offended if we ask you
a foot or two
to maintain your distance. The other thing is we are very carefully trying to monitor the traffic in the store to keep you guys from being exposed to one another. Meaning, if I have somebody in the back of the store then I'm not going to send a second person in the back of the store. It's the nature, especially within our community, is to congregate. We even saw that yesterday where people that hadn't seen each other for a while are now talking really closely together. So, we're asking people to stay outside. One person in the front of the store, one person in the back of the store, one person in the middle of the store. And really, it's just the two of us. We had Shauna yesterday helping us, but it's difficult to maintain that flow. So we're just going to have to ask for your patience during these times as we get better at kind of managing flow, etc. So just keep that in mind and help us with that. That'd be great.
Yeah. You can remind me. You can say, Jeannie, step back. And then I will step back. So it's been really hard for me. I know how difficult it is for all of us. And you guys all know that, I'm a big hugger. So it's hard for me not to kind of grab you, wrap my hands around you. But we're doing our best. If you were signed up for Stitch Delight, that's going to be tomorrow. Make sure that you've joined the group. I was just on there. And so I had some pending people. So I went ahead and approved that. So
did you notice anybody that was supposed to be in there?
I did not, but I will look today and I will make sure. If you're signed up for Kimberbell Club, that's going to be this weekend. Also make sure that you've joined those groups. We're going to have so much fun. All of those classes are going to be great. Have your supplies ready to go so the rest of the group isn't waiting, and sign up, log on 10 minutes early. So please don't just be logging on right as the class is starting. It's hard for us. We end up waiting another 5 to 10 minutes to get started a lot of times.
We're working on some really exciting new curriculum.
With a really exciting
educator, new face to the A1
Don't you want to know?
So, hopefully in the next week or so, we'll be ironing that out. And no pun intended. and we'll.
He's so funny.
We'll. I got my double masks going.
I should do that, right?
So what? So anyways, there are going to be a bunch of exciting announcements happening, which we're
She tried to. Oh, it's adding shipping.
So all right. So a handful of people called us yesterday regarding adding shipping, and so this is the way it works. Like, it's a product that can be picked up locally, but when you get to that portion of the page in checkout, when it gets to shipping options, you guys should notice that where it says shipping, directly to the right of that, it says in-store pickup. So if you click in-store pickup, that eliminates the shipping cost and allows you to pick it up at the store. In fact, one of the things that'll allow us to do, and guys, keep in mind that this is a learning experience for us too, but one of the things that this will allow us to do is we can use that system, but with a simple click, it'll send you a note telling you that your product is ready to pick up. So if it is something that's a special order for us, it makes that process for us that much more smooth. And then when you pick up the product, we can mark it as picked up. So we can see exactly who's gotten their product, who hasn't gotten their product, etc. So it makes our lives easier. But yeah, so you'll go into the cart, go to checkout, in-store pickup is not available. So I'll have to take a look at that, Mary, because this morning when I went in to do that, it did work, but I'll look into that as soon as we end here and make sure that's
I know
fixed.
nothing.
But it's weird because it worked for me this morning. I tested it this morning, but we'll
check that.
I'll check that, Mary, and I'll drop you a note too. Thanks for pointing that out. So,
lots of people got metallic thread yesterday. So I'm almost sold out of everything in the store. So if you didn't get an email, that is getting shipped out, and we should have it, I think, this time next week, hopefully. I'm hoping this time next week. I want to say we sold 10 full sets of the thread, and then lots of individual stuff, and you will love it, and you will be so happy. And we'll have metallic needles in the store too. We do have some right now.
Mila bags. So we've had a handful of folks that have swung by for Mila bags, and
They're in.
they're in.
Mila
So
bags are
all
in.
Mila bags and filters are in. Mila parts, I can begin to order those now, and for a long time that was kind of a slow, arduous process. It's getting better.
We good?
Um,
I always hate keeping you ladies so long. I'm going to get you your information and get your day started.
Service is at this point within 2 weeks on sewing machines, about a week out on vacuums. We got a lot of sweet notes in response to the store announcement earlier in the week, and I just want to personally say, we've been touched, and thank you for the support.
Yeah, you're
and
helping us weather this,
yeah.
and hope you guys are enjoying some good deals during this thing, and we'll just kind of keep it all going.
I don't know. The Dealy Day, I think, is gonna probably keep happening.
Oh man, I keep sending me your ideas. I have a lineup, so I have a bunch of stuff in the queue, and we'll just keep it going.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right,
think so.
ladies, enjoy
They got no
yourselves.
song today.
They got no song. We'll
Yeah.
work on that. We'll work on that too.
Now
So-
that the store is open, our live streams will probably be frequently interrupted, not only by phone calls, but by people walking in.
Now that they haven't been, they've already been. It's been a quiet morning for the phones right now, but we love you. We'll see you tomorrow is Thursday, right?
Yep.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.